it does, right? So a lot of moisture coming out. And all we're going to do is give these a little wipe. Wipe some of that moisture off, wipe some of that salt off. Lawrence. You got it, buddy. All right. Wiping them off. You can see how wet they are. We just want to get rid of that salt, get rid of that moisture.
So the salt pretty much stays on the surface.
But the salt,
Right, it just stays on the surface. You get a little bit imparting in, but you know we want to wipe any excess off. Most of it is staying on the surface and absorbing moisture out. You know, but you can see you know all the liquid that's coming off of that.
So the salt's for to dry it out. Chef. Salt for drying it out.
Yeah.
Or to sweat it.
Okay. So before we start our breading procedure, I'm going to start my tomato sauce. And with this tomato sauce, to do something a little bit different than yesterday's fresh tomato sauce, I'm going to use canned tomato. We used fresh yesterday. And it's going to be a fairly quick sauce. It's not going to sit for hours or anything like that. So we kind of want to get just a quick tomato sauce going, but just showing you that you can use a nice canned tomato sauce.
So what can is that?
Just whole peeled. It's a whole peeled plum tomato.
Oh, okay.
Now, when might you want to use canned tomato over fresh? Well, think about in the middle of winter. How are tomatoes?
Not at the right season.
Shemaine, please. No, they're not in season, and they're not very flavorful. So in the middle of winter, yeah, you might want to use just a canned tomato because you're going to really get more tomato flavor from it. Now, well, you know, we've got tomatoes galore, you know. So just have a whole peeled plum tomato here, and we're going to use that whole tomato and some of the juice. I got my pan on. It's getting nice and hot. I have a little crushed red pepper flake here. Also have a little olive oil. Okay. A little oil in the pan. Just enough to coat.
now when you use olive oil, is it extra virgin olive oil?
This is just olive oil. Okay. Extra virgin.
It's extra.
Now what we talked about using certain oils for sauteing, right? Now corn oil, vegetable oil, soy oil, canola oil, they can all take the high heat. And olive oil can, for the most part, take a little bit of higher heat, or a little bit of lower heat from the rest, rather. And then things like extra virgin olive oil can't really take the heat. Extra virgin olive oil, when they take those olives, they press them, right, to extract the oil out. And that extra virgin olive oil is the oil in its most natural state, right? It's just the first pressing. That's the extra virgin olive oil. And then once they get a couple pressings out of it, we start to see olive oil, and it's less fragile. It becomes more stable, right? They usually don't hydrogenate it. It's hard to say that word, hydrogenate it. And when they do that, like what you're looking for in oil is partially hydrogenated, right? They're making it more stable. And when we talk nutrition, we're going to talk more about that. But we wouldn't want to use an extra virgin here. It's going to be bitter. It's going to burn much easier. So I've got some garlic, and what I'm going to do with the garlic is I'm just going to shave nice thin slices off of it, And garlic is pretty cool because you get a lot of different flavors out of it. Sliced like this compared to chopped, compared to roasted, compared to whole garlic is just going to be, they're completely different, each one of them. So we're just going nice thin as I can get them. They're going to go in my oil. And you're going to, you know, it's not going to be the same like chopped garlic kind of flavor
There's
to
something
it.
about the ingredients, the garlic and the olive oil.
It's a good combo.
It is.
And just spread them out here in our oil. I'm going to add a nice pinch of crushed red pepper. So we have a little, we're going to have a little bit of heat to this. I have some basil here to finish that sauce with. And we're going to wait till, you know, we really get some heat going on this to add our tomato. All right, we want to extract our aromatics first. Can you guys smell that? Mm-hmm. Much different, even just smell. It's different. Right? It's not just a chopped garlic smell. Okay, so we want to just get these going. We don't want them really brown and bitter. We just want to start releasing their flavor. Nice. Okay, get them back on the heat. Just going to turn the heat down a little bit. Start taking my tomatoes. What I'm going to do with my tomatoes, I'm going to give them a little squish so I can get all the inside moisture out. Okay, and then give them a little squish right in the pan. We're going to want this a little chunkier. And I think the last one, I'm going to get that juice right in the pan. Okay. We're going to do one more. I get you?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. You know, remember, always away from me, right? Never towards you. A little bit of our juice in there. It's dangerous sitting in the front row. So just busting up our tomatoes a little bit. We're gonna let them go. Salt.
Pepper.
A little pinch of pepper. We're going to just let this cook down a little bit, not very long. Okay. Now I want to set up my breading station. And I have some flour.
Sauce. That's not like a marinade. Is that like a marinade?
No, marinara is going to go.